So just a quick conversation I was having with a coworker the other day, and one of the things that has been burning, in my spirit is leadership. Looking at things through a lens of leadership, and what I realize is we put so much emphasis on management, supervisors. People want to be entrepreneurs and owners and things like that, but we don't put a lot of value on leadership. And leadership is essential, right? If you look at where you work, any establishments you go in, and you see a heavy emphasis on management, really nothing changes. Everything's pretty much the same. There's a system in place. Everybody's protecting the system, right? Leaders adapt. They adapt to the situation. They adapt to change. They adapt to the season. They adapt to new people coming in into an establishment, in an organization. They adapt. They utilize people for their strengths. That's what leaders do. And there's been always a conversation about are leaders born or can they be made? And I really don't know, but I know I can identify a leader easy, right? They're solution oriented, right? They're always looking for, how do we fix a problem? How do we address it? One of the things I always talk about with people, and since I was a teacher and working in athletics, and ideas and solutions are two different things. A leader's always going to come with solutions, right? Ideas are just things you thought up real quick that make for great conversation. Solutions close conversations, right? Because now it's time to get down to work, and it's no prolonged conversation. So really, the thing I'll be focusing on a lot is leadership, and how does it impact whether it's your family, your career, your ministry, your marriage. How does leadership affect? And it's not an easy position to be in. Sometimes leaders are not the people who have the titles. They don't have the title at your job. They don't have the title in your family, right? But for some reason, people follow them. They have an impact. They have an influence, right? There's some type of consistency, and there's some type of fruit that you see, right? You could tell their talent and their gift, right? In ministry, you could tell what their anointing is. It's undeniable, right? And they're moving, and they're operating in it, right? And so leadership is definitely something I'll be touching on. Definitely tune in to my videos. It's going to be about leadership. You have any questions, any different areas of leadership that you're questioning, that you're wondering about, because I guarantee you can apply leadership to every aspect of your life, and grow as a leader. I've seen people who didn't, like I said, don't have the titles, but people follow them, because nobody cares about who the owner of the ship is when it's going down. They're looking for leaders. Who do I look to when this ship starts to sink? That's who I'm looking to. When everything is going wrong, right? When everything is going wrong, who am I looking to? That's gonna give us a direction. Who's gonna help us get out of this situation and make sense out of this situation? That's what people look for. So regardless of what your title is, if people are not in that position where they're looking to you when things go haywire, when solutions need to be made. And one thing about leaders are never threatened by other people, by other leaders. But I've always noticed that managers are always threatened by leaders, right? Because if I'm a manager, technically my title says that I'm in charge, that I have a hierarchy over you. But your leadership says you have more of an influence than I do, right? And so how do we get managers to grow into leaders? See, if you're going to start a company, you're going to start a business, an organization, a family, you need a leader, not a manager. You can take a leader and teach them how to manage, but it's hard to take a manager and teach them how to be a leader. It really is. It has to be intentional. It has to be systematic. It has to be an ongoing process to make sure that this person doesn't stay in a management mindset. There's no innovation in management, right? There's no innovation in management. So, just throwing that out on my ride. Leadership. Start thinking about it. Start reading some books on it. Start reading some videos, some ministry messages on it. I'll be talking about it a lot in the future because there's too many people who have great opportunities. They have great teams, but because they can't utilize their team, right? A leader knows how to utilize the team that they have. A leader knows how to put together a team, right? Take the people that you have and utilize them to the best of their abilities. Right? And this is not to knock managers, not knocking them at all. It's just an encouragement. Don't stay in the mindset of just managing, right? How do we get things better? How do we be more innovative, right? See, it's raining like crazy. How do we be more innovative? How do we build our team where everybody on the team is becoming better? A better professional, a better family member, a better, partner, whatever it may be. And I'll throw this last one in, right? But for some of you who are CEOs of companies, CEOs and executive directors of nonprofits and things like that, who takes your place in the future, right? And what I mean by that, it can't be the person who's right underneath you. Right? Look in your company, the younger people, the people who are in positions that are not high in the company, and start looking for who's the next leader to take over what you began. Start building them up. Start grooming them. Start grooming them. That's what leaders do. So just look forward to it. The BCAG, the Brandon Consultant Advocate Group. We're talking a lot about leadership, looking through the lens of leadership, connecting it to different aspects of your life. It's just revealing this year. It's been very revealing. It's a tough position. It's a magnifying position. You're always being watched. Right? You're always being watched. But once people see your consistency, they trust you, you can lead. I always used to say, the joke is like, a leader without followers is just somebody taking a walk, right? We want to build leaders. We want to build leaders in every aspect of your life and also the next generation. So, thank you if you're still listening, thank you for the time, and I'll see you next time.